Okay, click on the livey live.
Yep. Well, we should be live, but let's make sure that we are live.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I'm just gonna double check that the door's properly closed.
Okay. You sure?
I felt like.
No.
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah, wait like this. All right. Let's do the thing, and I'll say something along the lines of, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the weekly WAYPN." I'm Karl.
And I'm Sunny.
AKA
Henry and Sangita.
All right. I guess we should get to it.
Yeah, we're starting with Rashad.
Yeah, okay.
Rashad, okay. Started getting in the mood to paint again. Decided to paint my Scottish Space Werewolf as Bandit Healer, Dad from Bluey.
Yeah. I think it looks really good. Like, I think as far as color scheme wise goes, and what I should say is coloring wise and all of that sort of thing, I think it came through really, really well.
Yeah,
right?
I really like the shading on the snout in particular.
Yeah. Like, I think that this is a quality paint job, but there's one thing that I want to say, right? I think if you leave it here, right, and just have it like this, I think it's going to be a cool Easter egg.
Oh.
But I think that if you try and do up the rest of him in a sort of themed way, like, for example, his ab is that sort of cream tan color of the dog dad. I think that will be a bit much.
So, maybe do a dark suit kind of thing?
No. So, whatever the standard colours are for, this particular army, because Infinity has its own colour schemes and so on and so forth, right? But what I'm saying is, right, whatever it might be, just make it...
Make the uniform match the squad that he is meant to be from.
Yeah.
But the wolf itself is painted up like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright.
And I think that would be cool, but I think if you push beyond that, I think it'll be a bit gimmicky.
Yeah. I think I know what you're saying. It can look a little. I don't want to say childish. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. It just looks. Like let's say you're a soldier, but you decided to show up in a dinosaur costume. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. Like you.
The Family Guy. There's a Family Guy clip where he's dressed in a clown costume, and he said, "You guys are stupid. Everybody's gonna be looking for soldiers."
Yeah. Remember that one clip we saw from Bortus? Bortus, he was just in his American revolutionary outfit. Everyone was working out in the gym.
Oh yeah.
And then he shows up and is like, "Am I early?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It was funny.
All right.
Okay,
let us move on.
Next we have Tomas.
The Tomas. All right. What does Tomas say?
Last week I was busy rearranging my flat, so I had not much time left to paint, but small progress is still much better than no progress.
Yes, 100%. And here's the thing, right? This is meant to be a hobby, right?
Right.
And, for example, this week we've been trying to focus on the video, and I haven't been 100%. And, the thing that you have to remember, right, is that... And I say this for specific people, like Tomas.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't say this for certain people who have come on and only shown certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this for people like Tomas and that sort of thing. It's okay to have a week or so where things don't progress as much, right? Because...
Oh man, check out that.
Yeah, the weathering.
Oh, I love that sort of fade, just slowly faded away.
Yeah, because that's where all the wind pressure would be coming in, and all of the rain. I think they call it water damage, or rain damage, because like that happens because the water's hitting it.
Yeah, and the pressure is like almost like like pressure washing it away.
Kind of, but like it happens on buildings as well. You'll see up the top of buildings on concrete. You see it's kind of got that slight wear, and it'll desaturate things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think as per usual, Tomas is doing great work. I mean, like...
And you can really see his expertise from coming from a historicals background, coming into...
Well, I'm not sure that he... Has he ever done Harass historicals?
No, yeah, I remember one of his older posts, he said that he came from a historicals... is that what it's called? It is like the bolt action type.
Oh, right.
Type of thing, this historical stuff, and then he stepped into the war game.
Well, I think it's all looking very good, but yeah, just like I'll say this for Tomas, and I'll say this for a limited number of people, right? But it's okay to have a bad week. It's okay to have. Well, I shouldn't say a bad week. It's okay to have a week where you're not as productive on your hobby, right?
Yeah.
Like. Your hobby should be for your enjoyment, right?
Mm.
And I think the thing is that sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
And other times people like abandon these things because life is too much. But like the thing is, you need to have that balance. I mean, like, sure, I'm preaching to the choir here, but what my point is this. You know, if you don't have that ability to turn off and have something for yourself, like, because you know what I've really wanted to do? I've wanted to do some painting, not because it's for us. Not for like work, but just for us.
Right,
I mean, like I did those. Not Chaos Warriors not that long ago, and I think it's important to have some you time. Alright, well, anyway, sorry, I have been very off topic for about 4 minutes, so let us move on. Alright, it's us.
Yes. The last of the large D&D collection commission is done. We did the Shrieker, Shades, and Ogre to tabletop, and the special characters to character level. Client wanted 2 of the minis to be Spider-Man themed and the last to be Cinema Roll themed. So Cinnamon Roll, if you guys are not familiar, I wasn't until I saw the picture, is a Sanrio character, like Hello Kitty, but it's like apparently a dog, a puppy dog with floppy ears, and it's all white with blue eyes and pink blushy cheeks. So that's one of the characters, and then
so this one I'm mostly responsible for, but it didn't print as well as we had hoped. So what I did was I used some, what is that called?
The plastic putty.
The plastic putty to try and
create some texture that looked like scarring to.
Yeah, and I think that it worked out fairly well, but I think like the layer lines were
just too intense.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna blame the sculpt or the sculptor, because I think with that, it's our fault. We had some problems with the printer. But yeah, these came up pretty well. I think like you did pretty well with them. Like they're just Lord of the Rings. What do you call them? Ring wraiths. And we're using them as shadows here, because I think like this is a great like alternative use for shadow. I really had to clean up that base, but I did not. I got to remember to do that for the photos, but we just did so many. And yeah, so this is the
Cinema Roll Paladin.
Now, did you? I think you did really, really well with
Yeah,
this.
so to create some level of differentiation, because the color scheme is like white, pink, and blue, right? So I'm not sure if it shows up very well in this picture, but for the skin, I started like the classic sort of off white.
Oh, come again.
Yeah, off white to white, and then the armor is a pale blue to white. So that there's like a difference in the whites.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or else it just looks everything one piece basically.
And I just put her on one of the I've forgotten what these
The
bases.
Dungeons and Lasers.
Dungeons
bases.
and Lasers bases.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the pink shading.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
quite pleased with it.
I think it looks I think it looks very nice. I think it looks very sort of girly, and I think that you did really well with the Spider-Man model.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think.
Try to do the whole web detailing that he has.
Yeah. Like, I think the issue is that, you know, it's going to be an issue no matter how you did it. But I really liked the way that you did this, like the way that certain parts are covered up and that sort of thing. Like, I think this is really quite character level. Also, the way that you did the webbing, and like the way that it shines when certain parts are hit by the light and such. I thought that was very cool.
I thought that would be like character level.
Yeah, but I think Venom is, oh my god, it was such a terrible sculpt. And like
I tried to do the white oil wash because the spider is indented into the suit, but because he has the lines of the cross lines on the suit as well, it started bleeding into the cross lines too. And it was horrible, so I had to like do it manually.
Yeah,
and I
no.
couldn't see what I was painting because it's black.
Oh yeah, I just think like so many of them, like, cause one of like the problem is, right, this you gotta fit things to purpose. So give us a second. I'm just gonna put the cover up for a hot second, right?
Yeah.
And see if I can go back on yours. Did you put up the fairies?
Yes, I do put up the sprites, yep.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go back for a second and show the sprites, right? Now, like and thank you, Ryan. The issue is this, right? You got to make for the client, right? Or rather, you've got to make for the person you're making for. So these are for children, right? And like, what did we do? Why are there great big dirty, sticks and all of these other things with these fairies? Because these will break if you look at them wrong, right? And so with like that Venom and everything else, right? That's meant to be a player character. Player characters are a certain size, which is 25mm, right? And I printed at the original scale, and the supports they had for that one were just auto supports. So my auto supports were as good as theirs, I guess. And like it was no good. So it didn't print while I had other ones that did, because I made sure that we had redundancies. But the point is, right, you have to remember that, and all the Venom models are huge. So just remember, if you've got kids and they're asking for Venom, just say, okay, well, you want him to be Venom themed, but what kind of adventurer do you want? Don't give in to everything, because you're going to cause yourself issues. But
Yep.
That's basically all I wanted to say, and let us get back onto things. So next up, we've got Larry.
The first pick I did last week, just didn't post it. That's where I did white, then sprayed a lighter blue over the sword. I thought I could maybe make the blue a little more intense, or at least brighter, so I went back over it with some more white. I'll pick a blue later. Since I plan to do something similar to Godzilla, I went ahead and put white in the mouth. and on the teeth, and on the eyes, and in the gills. Still gotta decide which blue I want.
Yeah, so the only issue that I see here, Larry, right? So like I know he's going to put a blue tint over it, right?
Yeah.
But it's all very thick right now.
Yeah.
Very, very thick, right? And like that's going to be your primary issue. If you do the thin lines within it, it will work out. Hey Rumble, it'll work out, but if it's
I think you might just need to really go back with the black and just sort of thin out the white lines.
Well, let's see how it tints, and then we'll see how things go.
Because right now it looks like a crackle sword. It has a crackle sword vibe.
Well, maybe what Larry needs to do is, because Larry's great with techniques, maybe Larry needs to find something like a marbling technique rather than doing things manually, like like we do with our thing, because he's great with doing techniques, but like not having a go at Larry, right? But Larry is older, right? And the thing is, like,
not everyone has the precision of a surgeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I can see that he's putting in the effort. Everyone can see that Larry puts in the effort.
Well, Rumble is saying would look good for a thorn pattern, but not thick for lightning.
But too thick for lightning. Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah,
yes.
I would agree. And see, like, I think even with the tint, if it has the lines within it, I think maybe okay, but like some of the times we have to go, all right, that didn't work, right?
Yeah.
And I think the thing is that we've got to be honest with people because they're looking for feedback, and Larry's putting in a hell of an effort here.
Yeah.
No one can say that he's not putting in an effort, but the question is it giving the results that he wants?
Yeah.
And I don't think that it is. Yeah. All right, let us move on.
We have Sad Bacon. Mr. Sad Bacon.
He's not being sad. Well.
I made an emoji specifically for him. I did. Sad Bacon emoji.
Okay.
Batch Painter Midnights. A value practice in grayscale did this to help show that value is as important as color. Was a fun and enjoyable Twitch session, as you asked last time, and he posts the link to the Twitch. And I gotta ask, is this hand painted values?
Yeah, no, it is. You can tell by the beard. I think it's really good.
I think it's so smooth that I was just like, it's just a zenithal.
Well, I thought it was a zenithal at first, but see, like, you can see particularly at the end of his beard right here, right? And we can see some on the horns, right? But like, I do think that it's very good. This I'd probably deepen a bit.
Yeah.
Not much. I think that it's very good, but I'd probably deepen that a bit.
Yeah, because it is very lovely. Like, I think the way that you've done it is superb, like, actual technique. But I think the values are still quite samey. Especially with the hair.
I like this. Oh, okay, with the hair. All right, with the hair, I'll give that to you, right? I'll give the hair to you, but I don't think with the face. I think with the face
is good.
Yeah.
The face good. I agree. The scarring could have a little bit more, maybe deepening. But if this is like set up, that he's going to color on top of it, which I think he is. He said he's going to ruin it with color.
He's here, so if you can answer that. So I'll read out the things that he said. I made it. Take that time zones.
Yeah.
Perfect timing too. It was very directional, not straight down. Yeah. That's how good zenithal should be. So, do you have to finish the hair, or like, what's going on from here? So, like, I think that's probably my question, because I think that the face looks good, but that's the only part which I'd agree with Sunny with. Like, that the hair doesn't look like you've done that work with it. I guess we play the waiting game. You are terrible. You are terrible. You are the worst. But like, because I think it's very apparent here. Like,
for sure. Okay, so Batch is saying was really face only. Has been reprimed as I hate painting over Xenophil.
Oh, what?
Why?
Oh.
And Mr. George is here. Made it. Hello, all. Sorry, slow typer. No, it's fine. There is also a delay, with these things. Shame. Ryan, tell him, Ryan. Yes.
Yeah.
It really is. Why did you do it? Why?
It is. Alright, we're going to have to move on before the Sunny Rage kicks in.
Because he's sad bacon. That's why.
Alright.
Right.
Next up, we've got Andy.
Andy picked up this bust at Salute Mini and Wargaming Convention in the UK in April and has started working on it. Pleased with how it looks so far. It's called When the Abyss Stares Back. And I think I'm starting to get that kind of vibe across. Probably going for a high standard, maybe low display with this, but we will see.
So, the first thing that stands out to me is the eyes.
I think I don't necessarily mind that the eyes is a bit koyak here because, like,
you need to tell people what your Asianisms are.
Like, you can see the one eye is kind of rolling back a bit deeper.
Echo in background? Can you,
I'll listen to it again.
Yeah. You want to just kick it to live? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. There is an echo.
Okay.
I don't remember what we did last time to fix it.
I think last time we just plugged and unplugged. So give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right with you. So we're going to plug and unplug the audio, and hopefully things will go well, but we'll soon find out. I think also when you had things, I think you've got things playing through there quietly.
No.
Okay, alright. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, guys. We will be with you in a hot minute. Alright. Let's see how we sound now. It'll take a minute or two for things to come through.
Yes, it's done. It's correct now.
Alright, we no longer have the reverb?
No.
Alright. Great, fantastic. Thanks for letting us know, guys. That's very helpful.
Obviously, we can't listen to ourselves twice.
Twice, yes. Yeah, it does. So, you were explaining your Asianism.
Yeah, it just means, like, off.
Yeah.
Kilter, right? Because, like, one eye looks like it's gone deeper into the skull than the other. And I think it gives that feeling of the strangling, the stranglehold.
Well, I don't agree. I know what you're saying, but it's not about the strangling. I think it's more like if you actually look at people's faces and you look at their eyes, we're just so used to, what do we... Words. We're so used to sort of seeing people as 100% symmetrical, but if you take a look at people's eyes when they're looking at certain things and you're at an angle, right? Oh boy, do people look wonky. But that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about how white these eyes are right here. Sorry, the white of the eyes. Mm-hmm. I was thinking that they could be much more a bone colour. I think smoothing this out will obviously come. Well, what are your thoughts beyond?
I'm not too concerned about the eye as much as the lips is what's really attention.
Okay, so tell us about the lips.
The color is just not right. Like, I guess if you were going for like sort of a really dry, ashy look where never drink water for a few days kind of thing, sure. But she's rocking that cholo lips, you know, the one where they have the black outline and then they put like a nude lipstick overall, the chola lips. You know what I'm talking about?
I think this is meant to be nude. I think that she's meant to like not have makeup on.
That's fine, but it still has blood because like the skin of the lips and the eyes are very thin.
I understand how lips work.
It needs some color. It just needs a bit of color. Very, 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 very little bit. Because she looks very dead.
Yeah, I think that's the look that he's going for.
Well, okay then, I guess.
Because like he's talking about being consumed by the void and so on. But look, you know what? Let's let Andy answer for himself. I think that it's a good start. I just feel like the eyes are too white.
Okay, so Ryan's got things to say. He's like, could knock him back with a dilute sepia wash or glaze. Oh yeah, that's something you could do for the eyes. Lips look like she's being strangled to me. They have a light blue tone. Yeah, definitely a bit of a bluish tone, I guess.
I don't feel the strangulation as much, guys, because when I look at the sculpt, it doesn't look as if these are strained hands, right? They look as if like they're coming up. It's very sort of artsy more than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us move on. Because I think we've said all that we can. All right. So next up,
say the eyes kind of add to that feel, like her eyes are rolling into her head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I agree.
Right. So we've got RJ supposed to have this done by tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. It's doable, but I mean...
You know, most people would call this done.
Yeah, it looks pretty finished.
But yeah, no, I think it's very cool the way that he's done it.
I still don't know how he managed to get that very nice blue shadow. It's very, very difficult to achieve that kind of color.
Yeah. No.
Because I commented, I said I know how to do it in Photoshop, but I wouldn't know how to do it like effectively with paint.
Well, he did do. Remember, he had very heavy shadowing and such, and that sort of thing. But
Brian say going for the petite mort rather than the big mort with the eyes rolling back.
Petite mort?
I don't know what that is.
Like Morticia?
I guess.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I think there's nothing here where I go, oh, well, this thing, no, like, I think it all looks good. I think that I would be very, very happy to gift this. In fact, I'd get one of those Daiso covers for it, and I'd put it in one of those, because, you know, like, There was somebody who brought up something on the Discord, right? And it made me realize how much time goes by, because I really, really, really try to appreciate time. But the person was like, what did they say? They said, I'm just going to go there for half a second, right? They said, the first hero seemed so cool at the time, back in 2016, and I was like, yeah, I get it, but I don't mind things being delayed, right? And then I said, and I just realized that's 10 years ago.
It's a very long time.
You know, it's like one of those, what do you call it? The Benjamin Button things.
Yeah.
Where they age. But like,
Brian says this is an incredible piece by RJ.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But the reason why I talk about that is we put things on shelves and stuff, right? And we think that's all good and stuff, right? But then you realize how long that you've got them left up there for. And, like, then the dust gets to them and they're a little ruined. And, yeah. Press F.
Press both.
What do you mean, press both?
Oh, sorry, no, I read that like press F for respect, I for I feel old. I thought that's what he meant, so I said F-I.
Oh my god! All right, well we'll move on, but yeah, so because I think it's looking great. All right, so next up we have Joseph. Joseph's getting back at it.
Guinevere.
Speaking of Kingdom Death.
Kale. That's what he said. Our finish and the Cranman is coming along.
So this is finished?
I guess. I mean, she's based, so I suppose that is finished. I feel that the lantern doesn't quite have the usual Joseph lantern.
Well, okay, I will give Joseph a bit of guff on this one, right? So I feel like here, along the sword, usually he would have just given that a bit more detailing, right? Like this, a darker color on this side sort of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the leg skin looks great, but the
torso is really looks
rough.
Unblended, yeah.
Yeah, very rough. Like even like if he went in with a thin layer of the other color, I think that would, like the highlight color, I think like that would help blend things, because like as it stands, like that was the thing that stood out to me and made me think, oh, that's unfinished, because all like this looks very nice and smooth, probably all airbrush, right? But still, like the thing is, when I look at it, I was just like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Very, very sort of choppy.
It's like the contour before you blend.
Yeah, exactly. And like it's his choice to leave it at that level, but
It seems the Bacon decided to comment.
Oh yes.
What did you say? As mentioned in the WAYPN reviews chat, I really dislike painting over a zenithal highlight. I find the process difficult as I feel I'm working backwards in brush strokes. Each accidental stroke is extra saturation and darkness. I am going from light to dark, while working from dark to light feels a lot more forgiving and makes more sense in my head. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like us with steel metallics versus gold metallics.
Yeah, well, I find it extremely helpful for seeing where things are, like, because his lighting seems a lot better on this.
Yeah, that one's great. Like even the lantern looks like the lantern recipe he usually uses.
And like this might be a bit thick here, right? But it still doesn't look as choppy as the previous.
Yeah, like your eye doesn't fixate on it as much.
Yeah. And like it might.
But I love that hair. The hairs are quite nice.
Yeah, like it's not the best in the world ever, but it's really good. I like it. But yeah, it somehow, like, it might be the exposure, because you see that sort of hue. You know what, Joseph? Give us another shot of this, because it might be the exposure, but I do think it's that stomach.
I think that one's not. That one needs to be fixed. Like, even if he fixes the lighting, that's not going to go away.
Yeah, alright, and he's got this work in progress. Work in progress is work in progress.
Very good. Batch painter say nice OSL hair is luscious.
Yeah, well, for the second go for sure. All right, so next up we have more from Larray.
Masked the canopy and airbrushed it black. Had to brush paint a couple tiny spots where I accidentally masked over a part to be painted. Airbrush sepia wash from underneath to tint the glass. Painted the pilot just very basically since he won't be seeing much.
See, I think that's very
puny.
smart.
The canopy isn't glued on yet, but this is a test fit. Also, I forgot to include an over/undershot of the plane to show the two colors used.
Oh, right, because one of the things that they had for camouflage, right?
It's the blue of the sky.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things that they did. I do believe this is World War II plane. I might be wrong. So they'd have this underneath, right, so that they'd be harder to spot.
But why not do the whole plane in camo?
Well, because other planes would spot it from above. So you tried to have it similar to the
ground?
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, like, this is sort of a sea colour.
Oh.
Yeah. And
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, I like, that's usually where most of these things come from. Like, they're practical.
Works the same as a fish. Light from below, dark from the top.
Yep.
I didn't know that, actually. I mean, didn't think about that.
Well, most of my interactions with fish these days are on a plate, so
Not that you eat them much.
Yeah, no, I don't really I'm not a big fan of fish. I
like your flake though.
I do like flake, but
you have very specific desires.
Well, I don't like stuff which feels like it's falling apart, because it feels like I'm not, like, it feels like the food is wrong, like
how
it's
about
off.
flaky pastry type things?
No, not as much.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
not
a fan of that either. Though.
But anyway, we got more Larry.
Sprayed a very thin turquoise paint over the sword. I may decide to add some black back into it. Not sure. Otherwise, I'm done messing with the effect. Actually, from this distance, this doesn't look so bad. Or maybe...
I think...
I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, actually.
I think the issue is this, right? Like, it's... I'm trying to think of a way of being polite, but basically, I don't... I think putting any more effort into it at this stage is just sunk cost fallacy. Right? Like,
diminishing returns.
No, not that, because, like, I think the effect he was going for didn't quite come out the way that he wanted, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to suggest that, because Larry might try it and waste more of his time.
That's true.
Because
leaving it alone, I think you can do a very thin sepia wash over your purity seals.
Oh, okay, purity seals. Yes, I thought you were talking about the sword again, and I'm like, no. Yeah,
just the purity seal, because like it's very, very white.
Yes, it's white.
And it's nothing wrong with that, but like you've got enough contrast with everything else that you can have that very old look. Like, if, let's say, you were doing Imperial Fist, I would suggest keeping it that way, because it's very yellow majority. So, I think just a thin sepia on the seals, and we're good to go. But,
yeah, like, don't touch the sword anymore. You're going to give yourself grief. That's my thought.
He's already done with it. He's just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, but next up, is it me or is it you? It's me.
It's you, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to have to read. It's Talk Tuesday. # Talk Tuesday. Today I'm talking about colour, because we are doing a video on understanding yellow. So the painting is finished for me, but it was quite frustrating. As you know, yellow can be a difficult colour to paint, but it was also difficult because of how much of it is affected by its shadows. We did a yellow-orange analogous shading for the cloak. Sunny did a whole undercoating thing. I did regular shading to show that the pink is just analogous shading. I think I misspelled analogous. It's alright. it's not anything mystical or special, because some people turn things into a meme and say, just paint it pink. Oh my god, like that, it really does frustrate me, because like people say things without knowing why, and then yeah, it just like that's one of the things that annoys me the most, because like this is it. I guess it's just a bit of an. All right, I'll focus. Anyway, so the cloak looks a bit like a hot rod, and the yellow looks just like a lime to me, but maybe I'm wrong. What do you think, guys, besides that yellow does not pair well with itself? Oh, and of course, what other mini could be used for the understanding yellow except for the king in yellow?
I said Lemon Fire is the name of my new band, or maybe Lemon on Fire is better.
Yeah, we've got these shots, but you know what? I think I'm gonna just skip over to. I'll just skip this because we've got one a bit later on. That's your one, I think. Mm-hmm. But I just want to use these shots, and we'll just skip over this. But basically, I did up the basing. I did some Kingdom Death. I copied some Kingdom Death face bases, put them on with some. I did what is it called? Milliput with some green stuff, and just what are those things called? The blue stuff where you copy other things, or the. It's
like a mold or something.
Yeah, and I just molded up the faces. And where it doesn't join well, I just did PVA and the
super glue.
Yeah, to get that sort of thing, and then I put Blood for the Blood God, mix some purple ink with that, and then just added some airbrush mixed medium into that to get the thing.
I think once you put it onto the purple base, it really helped anchor the whole piece together.
Yeah.
Because like previously, you're just seeing yellow on yellow, and it's just so very bright. But this sort of helps to anchor it down, and then you can really see all the different shades of the yellow that you have here. You've got the orange, you've got the green, you've got the yellow. It doesn't look so much like Lemon on Fire.
Yeah, so George says, I think the orange lime helps the yellow nicely for an eldritch creature. Makes them look like the king in
hazmat suit. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so the thing is that yellow does not pair well with itself at all. Like, I think the blue one was probably the one that came out best of all of those.
Red as well.
I think red was
saturation shade. Oh, sorry. Analogous.
Yeah, no, I'm saying overall
yes,
as a model.
Analogous for blue was very beautiful.
I'm not even talking about analogous. I'm just talking about pairing with itself. Blues pairing with itself. Yep. Yep. Whereas I feel like an overall yellow just looks a bit.
Because it's too bright. It just doesn't have that value change.
Yeah.
You do with some of the other things.
But we're almost finished the video now. How many minutes are you at?
I'm at like 17 minutes or so. It's 24 minutes. But there's a lot of like end joke bit there, so we're pretty close.
Yeah. But like I think. Oh, I also did the purple green thing that we do with the faces.
Yeah.
Because I think that looks cool. It's a very cool effect. But yeah, the King in Yellow, very interesting model, and this is Sunny's one here.
Yeah, so for this one I did it with the pink going into the white.
Yeah.
So like a Xenothal sponging of pink into white and green into white.
Yeah.
And then putting Imperial Fist Yellow over the whole thing to show how it looks. And when you put it next to each other, you can kind of barely tell the difference, but you can see how much more vibrant Cal's one is.
Yeah, so this is Sunny's.
That's, because he used the Chimera paints for that. And it may not have that same effect in real life, although it is pretty saturated in real life. But when you take a photo of it, it's just like, boom, color in your face, and it's just like, wow.
But I think what's really good for your one is just showing how much underpainting affects things.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But yeah, we'll skip over our ones a little bit. I'll let you do your reading out and such. But like, basically, I just sort of wanted to go over all of that.
We can show this part here to just illustrate the point.
Oh, where you compare the two.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got a bit of text, don't you?
Oh yeah, I
all right, you want to read out for your one?
So we have finished our King and Yellow models for our Understanding Yellow video. For mine, we wanted to show the results of analogous shading through underpainting technique. So orange to yellow and green to yellow transitions. I did orange to yellow for the cloak and green to yellow for the tentacles. Many quick tutorials on YouTube show that if you want to paint yellow, just paint pink underneath. But if you know basic color theory, red plus yellow equals orange. So there are more steps to it than that. Yeah. You'd have to zenithal sponge your way from a pink up to a white so that it looks like an orange or amber shaded up to a vibrant yellow, depending on the shade of pink you use. Yeah. Assuming you are using contrasts and not base paints. So by the logic of just paint pink underneath, what happens if you're using base paints? Well, that's why we show the difference between two types of value shading. Shading with black and white and shading with brown and tans. And how a warm neutral color like brown retains the original tone of yellow best if you are not shading through the analogous route.
And, like, this is what really frustrates me, because I think what we do very well as a channel is go, like, sort of, rather than saying, here's the cheat, right? We explain why it's like this.
That, yeah.
And see, what really, really frustrates me about all of that nonsense, right, is the fact that people just...
Well, I mean, here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to feel frustrated when you think about it from how YouTube culture has developed over the years. Yeah. You have to start doing the whole clickbaity thing to be seen. And some people want to do it to genuinely help.
One sec. This is just the design. That's not actually bad supports. But what is clever is that's where they put the support, so even if you have bad supports...
It looks like the tentacles are sort of
Well,
forming.
no, it's meant to be like sort of barnacle-y.
Oh, barnacle.
Yeah, alright. Okay. But continue your thought.
Yeah, so like some people obviously, like us, we make most of our content... the color theory, psychology stuff in hopes to help people. Yeah. To educate people for the pure intention of helping, right? But it doesn't matter if no one sees it. Yeah. And you can't give the help that you were looking to give in the first place. So they have to resort to the culture of clickbait titles and shamalama bing bangs, and then you have the whole thing of just paint pink, because it captures the attention. And I specifically show some shorts in particular where they don't do the whole transition, the pink to white, just pink base and then paint yellow over top. And you can see the difference. Like one side is a cold yellow and then the other side is an amber color. Yeah. What if you're not going for amber, right? Yeah, what if you just want pure yellow?
And see, this is the issue that we have, right? The issue that we have, right, is I don't think people want that education. Well, okay, no, I'm gonna correct myself. I'm gonna correct myself. It's not that I don't think that people don't want that education, right? I think that YouTube doesn't want to serve that up, right? Because here's the issue with our stuff, right? Are you more likely to just watch our stuff and never pause it? Are you more likely to just binge our stuff? Or are you more likely to watch our stuff and go, all right, that's interesting. Maybe I'll try that out now, right? Yeah. And see, YouTube doesn't want that. YouTube wants you to binge forever. And that's the issue that we have.
Yeah, because they've got their own agendas that they want fulfilled. Right? Yeah. They want the advertising money. They want whatever keeps you watching. And how much of it is that we are ruled by the system, right? We're ruled by the culture. And unless you you actively seek to come out of the system, break free from it, you're not gonna really realize how bad these things are for your, I guess, critical thinking.
Yeah. I agree with that. But see, like, I don't want to be one of those people who's just all doom and gloom, because I think that people are looking for stuff like ours more than ever, but are they finding it?
Oh, for sure. It and Google, horrible. Like, you can't search things the way you used to.
But we're being a bit off topic.
Okay. So,
you want to read that comment?
So George is saying, I think the orange/lime helps sell.
We've already read that one, so you're down to.
Oh yes, you're right.
Batch Painter.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool idea for the supports.
Yep, and here.
And thank you for the helpful stuff. Much appreciated. Helping for helping's sake is better. Yeah.
One sec. I'm just going to read his last thing because it's very relevant. Understanding it requires mistakes to learn. Yes, 100%. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
go on.
And people just want to do without learning and expect to be good at it. And when it doesn't work, they're frustrated compared to learning for the sake of learning.
Well, see, like, I can understand that people want to learn to do. Totally get that, right? But I think that the problem is that people feed that to the lowest common denominator, right? How much does it, hurt to just throw in a line? That's because this is an analogous shading, right? And like, it's a single line, right? But you've opened this massive door for someone. You've opened this door for someone going, okay, well, what is analogous shading, right? You don't talk about what analogous shading is, but because YouTube is such a, dreck hole, it's. When somebody, like, if I made a comment like that, they'd say, you didn't explain analogous shading in this, right?
Yeah, duh, because it's a friggin' short. Like,
yeah, but
I can't say everything.
We'll go on to Larry's post and we will wrap up.
Okay. I say here, working on the lights some more. I got an image. Yeah, AI, I know. For reference...
I don't care about AI. Just
as long as it helps.
Yeah.
For reference, then sample the color and put it through a mixer app on the Golden website. Oh,
nice!
I did see the screenshot, and I was just where did you get this stuff from?
I think this is helpful. Like, see, people are like, oh, how dare you use AI, right? He's using it to help him, right? He's making art, right? Yeah. And he's trying to understand something. If like somebody complains about this, they can go
F themselves.
I was going to say things, but I'm going to let you talk now.
But check that out.
That's very cool.
Color, and then it tries to help you find the paint to match.
Nice. That's
is
really
so
cool. Yeah,
like, I want to use this now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Larry. Then mixed with the best matching colors I had on hand. I think the color works, but I have to adjust the application so it's not quite so stark.
Mm-hmm.
Testing my hand, it looked like a good glaze, but it went on more intensely than I thought. Also, my blending always leaves something to be desired. For this is a good chance to...
That's okay.
To practice. I put some on the blouse above the belt and on the shoulder, but it should probably be a little stronger there, maybe. Yeah, I just said that this is so much better. This is good.
Yeah.
This is correct.
I
now
think,
it looks like an OSL.
Yeah. I do think that here it's a bit stark. Like that could be faded a bit, and it's still a bit like just straight yellow here, but I think that
that's
this
not as much a problem as the dress.
Yeah, the dress was just on a whole different level, and I think that this is a massive improvement.
I think looking at it from the back shot is really the best shot.
Okay.
Like, check that out.
Yeah.
It really looks like, I don't know, some horror movie poster kind of thing. I don't know. It's got the vibes.
Yeah, I think yeah, this is great, Larry. And what I love about Larry is he shares his process, right? He is pure WAYPN, right? He's showing it's about what he's painting now, right? And he's like, all right, I use this, and like, I swear to I swear to Jiminy Cricket that if somebody says something about him using AI, that
No one's gonna say that.
not here, I
Not
guess,
here.
but like, oh my god, it is so elite entitlement to complain about AI. But I'm gonna
And
move
other
on
things.
before I finish everything. All right, so yeah, all I'll do is talk about the bases. So I think I said everything.
Yep.
So yeah, let's just move on
We are now here at George.
with cow.
More cow.
More cow.
I'm going to call the skin and gold done, minus some tidying up. These areas are at a level I'm happy with, but I would love to know what people would recommend to step them up to the next level. Moved on to some other detail areas like the ports and eyes, which I would like to build up an inner glow with, and gave the trim another pass.
Yep.
Should probably give them arms soon. So I think the skin is actually fine.
Yeah.
Like for what you intended, it's fine. I do think that the gold could have more depth.
Way more depth.
Way more depth.
So like I do believe Alan said something when you first posted, and like this is the issue with this, right? Like you don't have enough going from dark to light, right? Because if we put this into a value shader, right?
I can do that right now.
How long do you think it'll take?
It won't take long.
Okay.
Right.
You'll see that there's like not a great deal of value difference in here. If there's not a great deal of value difference with the skin, great, fantastic. That's how skin's meant to be, right? But when it comes to metals, it should just be like really super intense. Yeah, Sunny's just done it on the other computer and now is sending to me, so I'll open it up. And Sunny, can you recommend one of the metals that we've done to
gold?
Yeah. Because my gold often looks a bit like bronze. He's going for a more bright gold, but yeah.
It'll take me a while to think which is a good
So
gold.
you see here, like, there's, like, it's different greys. It's not like, okay, of course it's going to be different greys. What I mean to say is, like, we're not going down super dark here, right? We're going, like, from maybe, like, I wouldn't even call this mid-grey. Like, from, yeah, maybe a light grey to a lighter grey. Like, none of it's a white or anything like that, right? You see what I'm saying? The brightnesses are just too close. I'll go to... alright, just give me a hot...
You really liked your executioner one.
Okay, alright, you just want to send that picture and then send it in grayscale?
Okay.
Alright, yep.
This one?
Yep. Contrast / value. Yes.
Image, black and white. Where are you?
Alright, so here's like a gold that I did, right? And I wanted to do a brighter gold. Now, of course, this guy is very battle damaged, so we're going to see a lot of chipping and that sort of thing, right? But here's what you see. So I go all the way into like an actual white for the brightest areas, right? And so you see over here, it's almost to like what looks like a black in other areas. You just want to grayscale this one? Just this one?
I did. I sent it already.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Yeah, alright, so now...
I'll also send this one.
Yeah, okay, so here is where it looks best. Like, take a look at this, Sunny. Like, why don't you give some of the commentaries on this? I'll just
Like,
give
yeah.
you the mouse.
Yeah, you can see. Like, right here, it's just, like, such a dark color, right? and then you go bam right into white, and there's like zero transition between the two. Because if you take a picture of metals, like you can just search it on Google, whatever, and if you take the picture of like a gold background, whatever, and then you turned it black and white, you can see exactly like there are some parts where it is blended, where let's see if like here there'll be a blended part depending on how the light reflects on the metal, depending on the highest points. Some parts will fade out, and then other parts are going to have that very sharp zero transition look, and it will take a while to understand it innately. But how most miniature painting artists, or at least how we do it, can't say for other people. Like RJ, he's got his understanding down pat. He does non-metallic metal. You just follow the light. So because you have that advantage with metallic paint, you can see how the light reflects when you shift the model in your studio desk lamp or whatever. And wherever the light hits, that's where you're going to focus those super bright parts. And wherever it's fading off, that's where you're going to focus adding more dark browns, bronzy colors, even going straight to black.
Yeah, like down here. So it's as if the light is coming down here, hitting here, and hitting this raised area, right? And as if it's not hitting as much up there. But that's... See, when we look over here, and we look to your guy in black and white, right? So let's look at your guy in black and white here. Let's look at it over here. So do you see the level of difference I'm talking about? Now, mine's a darker gold, to be sure, but... Oh, you're right, that shield is a much better example.
Yeah, because it surprises you how dark and how bright you
can go.
You should
so
be going.
So this is a whip. This is before it's finished, right? But I think while it's...
Less straight to the point.
Yeah, more straight to the point. Like, look here, right? Where is the light hitting? Like, you have zero confusion as to where the light's hitting, right? And... It's just very sort of easy to get that idea of like, oh, this must be a metallic, even though it's in black and white. You'd automatically recognize it. Now, we're saying this not to give you a hard time, but to try and explain things, right? All right, let us move on.
Okay, so there's things being said.
Oh, okay.
Okay, batch painter contrast / value. Also can drop saturation in foam picture editor. Yeah. If you want to see how it looks in black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So now we are moving
to RJ.
RJ, this one very nice. I see something that looks fun to paint. I paint it! I am a simple man, trying to keep this one quick and loose. Happy with it so far. Only 30 to 40 minutes into it. Oh, shut up, RJ. What the F, man? 30 to 40 minutes.
I like how you go from, oh, shut up, RJ, to, Well,
I mean, I'm just thinking, can you achieve something like this in 30 to 40?
Well,
he can, yes, but like how much of it is airbrush and quick step techniques, and how much of it is manual brushwork and stippling.
But see, like, that's the thing. Like, for me, there's no such thing as cheating, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, if you can achieve it with airbrushing and so on, then do it. Right?
Like, don't... Why waste time?
Yeah, because, like...
individually...
I know we're hitting our whole thing of, you know, hitting our greatest hits over and over again right now. But this is how I put it, right? I got this from Scott Sigler, and Scott Sigler, of course, got it from... I've forgotten his name, but he's a very ancient man. But anyway, the thing is, Time is the currency of life. And what he adds to it is be careful how you spend it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're spending it painting and enjoying it and loving every moment of it, or like it helps you zen out, it makes you healthy, do it. Do it every day of the week, right? But if it is not, if like you just want to get this done, do the cheat, right? Like the only reason we're upset by the pink thing, right, is not because like, how dare people cheat? It's like help people understand. It's not hard. And the thing is with that's our thing. But I think you ended up using this in our current video, didn't you?
Not yet, but I wanted to.
Oh, so you didn't.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let us move on from this one.
Oh, well, this from Ryan. Okay, whip on some chaos torments / accursed cultist proxies working on these incredible dazing and cursed horrors models from Tails Keeper. Outer symbol Rattlecan Zenithal Prime. First set of pictures. I set the initial base tone.
I'm gonna put up the curtain for a second so that I can look up Tails Keeper. Was it?
Yeah, Tails as in Tales.
Yep.
Keeper.
All right.
2 words.
Tails Keeper STL. Because I'd love to. I'm gonna take a look at these. Because I think they look absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah, check these out.
Oh yes, these are very. So
look
here,
at the Zinch Stingray.
I'm going to. I'm gonna take a look at them in online. Alright, so I'll take down the live chat, take down this. Okay, so this is just them. And I tell you what, some of these look absolutely fantastic. So, he said they're called Accursed?
Yeah. Let me see what he said. Accursed Cultist Proxy.
Oh, yep, so here they are. These ones right here. Because I actually thought by their design that they were Games Workshop ones. Because they look very Games Workshop-y. But one of the biggest problems I had with these when I painted them up was the fact of how they went together. So I wonder if they've got that guy there. So it's not this one, but it's similar too.
That's freaky dicky.
But there's a guy that they have which is similar to that. He's got a scythe blade, right? And so he was in 3 parts, and it was
had
just
to combine them together at
yes,
the same time.
But also by rotating them at the same time.
I can find him if you want me.
No, it's all right. But yeah, so.
I just go here and then I go to weapon and then I go to the album.
Because like these, I think look fantastic. I think these are very sort of.
Hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, see, like I think if you had these along with the Games Workshop ones, I think people would be like, "Oh, cool! I didn't know that
they did these ones."
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, this was made by this guy." Because what I like is when people make stuff for the brand, but it's got their own spin on it. And, like, if anybody saw these at the table, I think everybody would know exactly what they are, but they're different, you know? And I think that that's cool. But anyway, we will go back to the post. So he's just doing some zenithal shading. Oh, look at this!
Oh, sick. Okay, now let me just read because he has many things to say.
Oh yes.
Okay. I set the initial base tone for the skin on these horrors with holy white speed paint.
Nice.
I used purple tone acrylic wash to set the shadow tone. Then using an airbrush and slaughter red speed paint, I sketched out the areas on the skin that will be inflamed and angry. I then did a little dry brush highlight with skeleton bone war paints air, focusing main muscle volumes and other key focal points like heads and faces. I recently picked up some Polychromos pencils from Faber-Castell and gave them their first run out by penciling in some veins. Can we take a look at some veins?
Oh yeah, no, I already have while you were speaking,
Okay.
and they look so nice. So like,
He says, gotta say these pencils are phenomenal for doing fine line work
look
like
look
this.
at this.
Oh jeez.
So like, I think so. What's the name of that?
Polychromos pencils, they're very expensive. These
Oh,
are like
I should bring the
professional
chat.
grade.
I should bring the chat back up, but give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
Pretty sure it's the professional grade.
So yes, gross AF. Correct. I'm gonna go back here, and we'll do polychrome pencils from Faber-Castell, and I'm gonna put the thing up for a hot minute, and we'll try and find them while Sunny reads out some more.
Yeah. Gotta say these pencils are phenomenal for doing fine line work like this. The skin was sealed in with brush on gloss varnish, ready for the next step of enamels and gore for the next layer of skin. Yeah.
So
Only $36?
yeah, and that's from Officeworks. So give me a second, guys. I'll take down the thing.
That's kind of expensive.
Look, yeah, but that's Officeworks, you know. But like, this is
Maybe I'm thinking.
that looks pretty decent. Like,
That's what I was thinking it was.
the full set.
Oh,
yeah.
that's Prismacolor. Yeah, Prismacolor pencils.
Yeah, so these are the polychromate
Chromos ones.
Yeah, and it seems to do the job based off what we've got here with Ryan. Like, 'cause this is the thing, guys. Like, what I want to do a bit more is follow up on what people say.
So
yeah, no, look at that. That's
Shit. How I was doing my veins, Ryan. I would like to show it off if I
sure.
could.
Yep.
This is a cheat that I discovered the one time.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Grim Dark. Grim Dark. The rats we made. Rats.
Oh, that would be 2005, or it would be in.
Actually, we have it here in our.
There's
WAYPN
Grim. There, you go back. There's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grim Dark. Okay. Let's see if I can find. Just want to get y'all's thoughts.
Okay.
If I have it here, I think I put that up in the weekly review back when we were doing it though.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, it'll take a little while to just try and find the
try and be
dang
quicker, because we.
Okay, we can move on to other people first, huh?
Alright, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go over a bit more of Ryan's work,
you
but
do
I
that.
think.
It's so crystal clear. That's what you want, actually.
Yeah, no, I think it's all very good. And see, like, I think all within Ryan's sort of what do you call it? The can't find it.
Kind of search by Skaven Tide, but
Okay. Alright. Well, we'll move on, but I think Ryan,
sorry,
fantastic.
I was looking at the wrong search bar.
Okay.
I found the correct search bar, and I have found the projet. Now I have to find the rat, the meth rat.
Oh, the meth rat.
This is the meth rat, and these are the colors I was using. Ah, there we go.
Okay, you wanna just grab one?
Okay,
so
this
that
is
we
the
can...
one that I wanted to show, basically. Copy
Okay.
image, and sending it to you,
Sure thing.
and go back.
Just send it.
I've sent it to you. I've sent.
Where? Okay, now it's come
Directly.
through. But you were trying for a different effect, weren't you?
Yeah. So what I did here
Yeah.
is I did like a very watery glaze of like a.
Sorry, I'm going to do that so that I can center it more. Yep.
I did a very watery glaze of what is this? Narlock green.
That's an ancient green.
Paint.
Yeah.
But I will send it on. Okay. It's like I don't even know how to really describe this green. It's like a olive green, but it's more on the blue side. And then while it's wet, I took the Galvorback red and make that really wet too, and then I dotted it on top of the wet green, and it sort of makes those spidery vein like bleeding marks, and I did that with the skin tones as well.
Oh, nice.
And then once it's all set and dry, I like glazed over that brown flesh tone to make it look like it's the skin covering over the top of that.
Alright, yeah, no.
That's a pretty quick way of doing it, but it will not be as clear as obviously drawing it on like you did.
Yeah, no, I think his has come through very well.
Nicely. Like,
yeah.
We've done a couple of models where we tried to do the vein work. We followed the Grimdark Compendium Super Glue Skin technique. But honestly, Ryan, I think this is way better than their method.
Yeah, I agree.
Faster too. Less.
Alright, well, let's see if anyone has said anything. Yeah, so Batch Painter says, I'd be down to give it a go. Alright, so next up, we have Chris Shah.
Oh yes, our beloved Chris. Was going to save these two for later on, but my grey backlog was empty, and airbrushing vehicles is too much fun. Strike while the iron is hot, I guess.
Yep.
Need to work on the white/grey for my airbrushing, but maybe next time. The right shoulder pads of Long Fangs are supposed to be white. Added some sticker pictures, because I love stickers. I think he means the decals.
I was like, what are sticker pictures? But yeah, no, it's good progress, Chris. You know, like, going in the right direction.
I don't know how else you would improve airbrushing at this point.
No, it's just a whip. It's cool, you know, and he's right. You strike while the iron's hot. I think done good work.
Love that fade.
Yeah, the fade is very nice.
Very crispy.
Next up, we have some more RJ.
More from Joseph.
Oh.
Joseph. We already talked about that model.
Oh, no. This one didn't come up for me before. But, yeah, no, because I've been loading them through the day.
Yeah.
Alright. So, here we go.
Yeah, and 3 more KDM whips.
Oh, is that all?
Yep.
Well, no, they are what they are.
Yeah, and still, I think at the base coating stage, good progress. I see that you've already based up the middle fella. I like the base. It's looking
the
good.
base. He always does great with his bases. Like I think he really knows what he's doing when it comes to the bases.
Just like skin work has been a little hit and miss recently.
A little erratic, but you know, like because he's done great skin work in the past. That's why I'm sort of like, what's going on, Joseph?
Yeah, it is a bit of a confusion. All right. Well,
next. Let us move on to...
Oh, look, it's something for the batch painter. Oh, what he said. Just want to say, I'm bursting with inspiration. I can't wait to do some painting tonight on stream after WAYPN review. Not going to touch my comp piece as I really want to get it based first so it's a bit less wobbly. Though I have plenty of things to paint. And of course, RJ has to come in
and ask a link for the stream. Yeah, no, like when you're streaming, feel free to like put it up, and like the thing would be great is like a picture of what you're going to be painting so that people can sort of watch along.
Friday night.
So
Sunday morning, 6:30 to 10 a.m. Jeez, man. I remember when we got up that early for streaming and
Friday nights 10:30. Yeah, no, so it's
7:30 to 10.
It's not long off now for him.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, next up we have RJ.
Well, RJ. Let me see. Right. So, refine. Then step back. Go get some fresh air. Then refine some more. Hold that arm's length, squint at it, refine more, hate it.
Look at this. Just
I know. Refine more, find joy in it, refine some more. See the pride as the finish line approaches, then refine some more. Still, I'm somewhere around the get some fresh air refinement. And then I add more protein. And then I add a splash of milk. And then I feed the dog. And then I add more protein. Oh, I forgot the protein. Get work on the skin. Great work on the skin, mate. Also,
you want to try that one more time?
Great work on the skin, mate.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Lol, I'm a tradie. I'm used to early hours. Also, wife and kids asleep still. Fair enough. That's true. Yeah, gotta get in what time you can.
Yeah, no, I have no comments beyond its beautiful work, and I think
I love the blue side of the skin. It's just so
well. I think that's one of the things that RJ is becoming known for, like his light and shadow work. You know, I would love to see him get picked up for a studio sometime.
Oh, for sure. But like, I do think the nose is a little bit stark on the red.
Like, that's a stylistic choice, you know, the idea of the red-nosed goblin slash orc.
Yeah. But I think just a little bit, because it from this distance it looks like just the bulb of it is like super red, and then the rest is like green.
Yeah.
I think just a little bit more transition.
So, like, you like too much on this side, whereas
it looks great from the side profiles. It's just the front on feels like here's a red chop and then green.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, yeah, I think that's good feedback.
I love the distressed leather look on the shoulder pad. Like, you already had that going with the previous shot.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I do think that the sculpt works a lot with this as well. Yeah.
Man,
all right.
I wish I could paint it.
All right, I'm sure you could if you gave yourself enough time.
If I understood how to do it, yes.
I think that you could. I just don't think that we have the time. All right, so next up, we've got John Gas.
John Gas. Not John Liquid. Not John Solid.
John Gas.
It's Gaseous Snake. I'm almost done with the last part of the Blood Angels commission, I think. The power swords have been a daunting part of the project job for me. The painting job for me. My client, a friend, has said he likes the way they are looking. Still have to finish the bases and a few little bits of cleanup, but I'm close.
Yeah,
That's looking good. I really like how the sword is looking.
Yeah, so my tip for cleaning up base rims is get yourself a little cotton bud and some lacquer thinner and push that around to remove the paint rather than painting over. That's just my tip. You know, it gives you a nice glossy sort of finish. One sec. When I do it properly. So when you do it properly, it's got this this nice look here, right? See,
just black plastic.
Yeah, I think is nicer than the painted, you know. But that's personal preference. And like as a fellow commission painter, you know, time is money, so. Yeah, no, I think that they look good. I do think that the golds are quite samey. You know, like they could really be pushed. But the thing is, once again, commission. Like
if they're happy with it, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Right. So batch painters say gloves and face mask with lacquer thinners.
Yeah, well, I'm not the safety guy. I will tell you that.
It's unfortunate, but.
But yeah,
I've got the mask, the special mask.
Yes, because you're more important than me.
You should be using the special mask.
Nah.
Yes.
No.
You're just lazy.
It's not that I'm lazy.
Yes.
It is not.
It's because you're lazy.
No. But yeah, I think everything looks good. Like I do think that the gold, I would like more depth with it, but. It's what the client wants is the biggest thing. And if the client likes it, then you've done well. As for the power swords, I'd say you've got a bit of thickness, but
it's good enough for
Yeah.
what it is.
And like, if the client likes it, this is the most important thing. If the client likes it,
Don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and then we finally got our last post by Larry.
Larry. Oh, I don't have it. Refresh. I have to refresh.
Why are you like this?
Sorry. Okay, so Larry say, light airbrush of turquoise around the gills and mouth. A touch on the eyes. Retouch some of the skin areas that needed it, with then dry brushed with dark gray, then again lightly with the lighter gray. Ended more subtle than I expected.
I think it looks good. I like.
I really love the spines. I
Yeah,
think
the spines
that
look
has
good.
that sort of crystalline quality about it. Quite enjoy.
Like, the only way I think he could get it better is like with super crisp lines, but I don't think that this sculpt allows for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think all of this looks good. I very much like the subtle shading that he's done for the skin. I think that looks good. Is there anything that you'd like to comment on, Sonny?
Maybe it's the picture, but I don't know. It just does feel like the skin could use a bit more of a push.
I don't know. I like it. I like it. I think it looks good. Like, it is definitely it's definitely a black. It's got shading there. Like,
I feel like it's a bit not quite there yet. I'm off to sleep. Catch you all later. Thanks for another awesome review. Oh, of course. Thank you for coming.
all right.
Batch Painter.
You have a good one, mate.
Like, the blue is really nice. I really love the blue, but I just think the depth of the, I don't know.
I think it's good. I think he's done well. I'd be very happy to have this. Like, there is some more things that I'm sure that he's going to fix up, but I think overall it looks great. But since Batch Painter's gone, we've got to end it. It's how it is. As soon as he goes, we have to finish. Totally not that it's our last item.
Yeah.
And anything like that. But everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you had a fantastic week, and we hope that you'll have a fantastic weekend. And of course, keep those brushes wet. Bye-bye.